Hello YouTube world, peace and love. The name of this video is called Never Stop Learning, and I'm going to throw in a lot of my favorite YouTube channels and a lot of the guys that I love to watch on YouTube because I've learned so much over the past couple of 3 years of watching their videos. Well, first of all, discovering them and then watching every single video they put out. I was way behind. I thought I knew it all, on top of it all, but I was way behind. Anyways, I'm 36 years old now. I've been fiddling with music and playing guitar off and on since I was 5 years old. Back in the day, even before the internet forums and pages on the internet, this is way before groups or anything like that, mind you. I was reading magazines, books, music newspapers, stuff like that. Anything, you name it, just to learn and absorb as much knowledge as I could about guitars, amps, gear, recording, other bands, underground bands, up and coming bands. I mean, you name it, I would absorb it all. And then, of course, the famous internet pages and the forums came along, and then we have like groups on Facebook, and then you got your music platforms like TikTok and stuff like that. And I learned quite a bit of that stuff. But YouTube is a wonderful, wonderful tool. And I want to list off some of my favorite channels and some of the stuff that I've learned from these guys. I'll start off with Casino Guitars down in South Carolina. I've never had the pleasure and joy of being in the shop or meeting Baxter and Johnson, but hopefully one day I will. I've learned a ton of stuff, and I mean a ton of stuff, about Fender Custom Shop by watching their channel, because first of all, they're a custom shop dealer. So if you're looking for a Fender Custom Shop, you might want to check out Casino Guitars. Yeah, I've learned a lot from them. Okay, moving on to Rick Beato. That guy is a genius. I mean, this dude knows music theory. He knows all the scales. He knows what works and what doesn't. I mean, this dude is like a musical genius. To me, he's a musical mastermind. And I love his series he does on, it's called What Makes This Song Great. He will take a certain song and nitpick it and break it down part by part, instrument by instrument, lyric by lyric, and explain what makes that song great. I've learned a lot from Rick. Y'all should check him out. Moving on to Rhett Shull, which he is also a good friend of Rick Beato. When it comes to amps, especially tube amps, digital and modular amps, and solid state amps, recording the sound of amps, and pedals, I think that dude wrote the book on that stuff, and he's younger than I am. Learned a lot from him. And if y'all want to learn a lot about that stuff, and especially recording amps, of how to get the best sound out of the most of what gear you have, check out Rhett Shull. And remember, if you check him out, it's in every one of his videos, he says there is no plan B, which he's right. Okay, moving on to Jonathan Robinson from Casino Guitars. He does a lot of blues stuff. I mean, he does a lot of Jimi Hendrix covers and stuff like that. Y'all should check out his channel. It's really cool. I mean, that dude can play some blues. He's badass. I'm going to move on to 5 Watt World. I can't think of the name of the guy right off the bat, but he knows who he is. Y'all probably know who he is. You know who I'm talking about. But this dude teaches you how to get the most out of the least amount of gear. And that's why he calls his channel 5 Watt World. He tries to teach you how to get the most out of one single guitar, one single amp, maybe a pedal or two, but most of the time not. I mean, he tries to teach you how to get the best sound out of what gear you have to work with. He's pretty awesome. Check him out. Okay, I want to move on to Music Is Win. I can't think of that dude's name right off the top of my head. I watch him all the time, but I'm having a brain fart right now and can't think of names. But I thought I knew a lot about PRS guitars. The dude from Music Is Win is like the mastermind on PRS guitars. That dude is awesome. He knows his stuff. Check his channel out. I want to move on to Tim Pierce Guitar, his channel. This dude's worked with some of the biggest names in rock music. He's recorded with some big names. I can't even begin to put into words the stuff that you will learn from watching him. So y'all should really check out Tim Pierce Guitar. I will move on now to Jeremy Shepherd. I think that guy wrote the book on knowing everything there is to know about acoustic and flat top guitars. This dude is a genius, especially when it comes to Martin, Gibson, and Epiphone flat top guitars and acoustic guitars. I mean, this dude is like literally a living encyclopedia. You could put him in a room with a pre-war Martin, and he could point right at it and tell you exactly what year it is and everything in the snap of a finger. Y'all should check out Jeremy Shepherd. He's a cool dude to watch. And the last one that I really, really like is Paul Davids. Y'all should check out his channel. This dude teaches you how you can make a $200 Squier sound like a $60,000 vintage Strat, Tele, Jazzmaster, whatever line of finger guitar you can think of. This dude is awesome, and you should really check him out. And he also teaches you how to spot fakes, especially like artist guitars. For instance, there's a big video about one of Jimi Hendrix's Strats. So this dude, he knows his stuff too. You all should check him out. And that's pretty much all my favorites that I watch every time they upload a video. You know, like I said, YouTube is a powerful tool. It's a wonderful tool. YouTube is a beautiful thing. And I'm thankful and grateful, and I say it with a glad heart, and I'm honored that I found all these guys' channels and I watched their videos every time they upload a video. I might not comment on them every single time or whatever. I might not share every single video, but I do watch them, and I do take in and absorb everything that I can, because I learned a lot from them. And if you start watching these, you will too. I'll run through the list one more time so y'all can get it. Casino Guitars, Rick Beato, Rhett Shaw, Jonathan Robinson, 5 Watt World, Music Is Win, Tim Pierce Guitar, Jeremy Shepherd, and Paul Davids. Check those guys out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And remember, never stop learning. That's it for now. Peace and love.